Hey guys, and welcome to another Fantasy Friday video with me. So, last time we spoke about Luna, obviously I'll talk to you guys about all the updates and bits and pieces and stuff I'm going to be doing to her, and obviously stuff that will be going on over the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, ironically enough, I actually have an update for you straight away off the bat of the things, because I figured I might as well share with you guys the process and bits and pieces I'm going to be doing to Luna. Obviously the upgrades I'm doing to her, and yeah, showing you guys the full thing. So first and foremost guys, most important I must mention is I'm definitely going to be doing a full Luna fursuit. I'm going to be designing a pair of digigrade similar, well, sort of digigrade legs. They're not going to be the best ones ever, because again, I'm not a fursuit creator, not all by, not by profession. As I said before, Luna and when we do get around to working on the Omega are going to be the only two fursuits I've ever built. Yeah, this is definitely not by profession in any means of the imagination whatsoever. So if you guys are asking for commissions and stuff, don't come to me. Uh, unless you want to. I mean, I'm not going to downgrade myself, guys. I must admit, I'm very proud of what I did with Luna, and I'm very happy with how she came out in the end of the day in the first time round. But, upgrades and stuff, bits and pieces. I mean, I did feel a bit sorry taking her eyes out earlier on this week, so yeah, it is what it is. The old saying goes, you've got to make a mess in order to make it clean. And Luna is in a bit of a mess now, so let's make her clean. So, now looking at her skull, because basically it's what she is now, it's just a skull. You guys can see my little dilemma I had. I must admit, I built the head to be quite durable. I must have put more glue on than I thought when I've been between the spots and bits and pieces here. But effectively, I've done a test tryout already without the eyeballs in place, and I can see 50 more percent better than what I was able to last time. So I've redesigned the eyes and I've tested them out, and yeah, the idea is definitely going to work out better this time around when it comes to seeing and things. I'll show you a bit more on the eyes in a moment. There's obviously a little bit of cleaning I've still got to do. I've got to tidy up a few bits and pieces here, tidy this up, get rid of some of the edges, and clean up the fur and stuff, because before I put the new eyes in, I'm going to obviously realign some of the fur here, so some of this is going to have to come off and be replaced, which I definitely have got the fur to do so. So that's basically it for the head at the moment. Let me take you to the desk, where things are going on bit by bit. So, as you can see, this is the new design for Luna's eye. So you remember the eye was basically about that big. Now, technically standing, that is actually supposed to be the size of Luna's eyes in the actual series. They're not too big. But because, obviously, this being a costume, I need to see better. I need to be able to, look around better instead of having to zoom in on things. Again, also not wearing my glasses, so that can be difficult as well. I'm actually going to try to implement the head so I can actually wear my glasses while walking around this October in Comic-Con. So this is the idea, this is the design. So obviously the red outline for the bits of the actual eyeballs themselves, black for the eyelid, and then white for the eyeball itself. And then obviously this bit here is the bit I'm going to be able to see out of. Again, I've tried and tested this, and I can definitely see a lot better with this new design. But obviously I don't want to keep it blank, because obviously if you get close to somebody like this, you can see their actual eyeballs, which would look a bit odd and weird. So I actually did look around for some mesh, which apparently people do use for some of their fursuits, and I found some spare mesh lying around from, I'm not sure if this is from a model kit, it's just some fabric I found. But as you can quite clearly see, close up, you can see quite clearly out of it through a lens. And the further you go, the more difficult it is to see out of. So yeah, that's absolutely brilliant stuff. It's going to work very well for the viewing ports and bits and pieces. So yeah, I've got the first prototypes cut out here on some foam card fabric stuff. I'm not quite sure what this stuff is. It's basically cards made of foam. And yeah, I'm basically designing the eyes and realigning things and getting it all sorted out. I'm actually debating whether to add just a little black line around both sides of the rims of the actual pupils themselves, just to make it that more cartoonish look and give her a bit more of a stand-up look. But we'll see how we do with things. But that's basically what's going to be going on there. As you can clearly see, I did have quite a bit of luck when I went to Hobbycraft the other day. I've managed to get my hands on the major colour of Loona's fursuit, which is, as you guys can quite clearly see, it's the right length, it's the right size, it's the right colour white I'm looking for. So I pretty much have enough in this bag to do the whole body, the paws, the hands, well the paws obviously, the feet, oh excuse me, and other bits and pieces. The only colour I don't have is the grey, which, if we go back to this head over here, that's the grey I need to basically keep it at, because yeah, it would just look odd if I didn't keep it all the same colour as it's supposed to be in the actual cartoon itself. Only other little upgrade I'm going to be doing to Loona's neck is obviously I'm going to remove that bit of fluff there because obviously it doesn't work, and then I'm going to, once I get the first suit sorted out, I'm going to redesign just a little bit of a ring of fur to go around my neck so I can hide my neckline. It can hide the idea I've got for cooling my head, so when I'm wearing the suit I don't get too hot. And yeah, it's all going to work out, guys. It really is going to work out to a T. Somebody suggested to me that I actually put a fan inside the mouth because I actually can breathe out of this. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that, guys, because it's not exactly a lot of space in there, but if I can get something to work and it doesn't block up, you know, the whole thing altogether, then maybe I might consider putting something in the actual mouth itself. And technically speaking, I could dig out a bit more of the foam, and then I probably would have room for a bit more of a cooling system that way, because again, you can see how thick the head is when it comes to the foam. Again, you can see I'm not professional with this whatsoever, but yeah, I'm still happy with how she came out in either way. That's basically about all I've got to share with you at the moment, guys, really. So yeah, Project Loona is definitely underway, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks I'll have more updates for you, and we will go from there, guys. So thank you for watching. Glad you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this small video, probably the smallest I've ever made, but this is how these new update videos are going to be on a Friday and sometimes on a Wednesday anyway. So yeah, we'll go from there, guys. So thank you all for watching. Have a nice week and weekend. Look after yourselves out there, and ta-ta for now.